Yeah. It's you guys with your explanations, not me. Welcome back to Xtra. We took a very long break, but I know I've peeked through the window. It's raining, so I know you guys have not left the office yet. Sorry, but anyway, as promised, I'm here back with the Xtra gang, Kimani and Elvis.
Yeah.
How are you?
Was that we all good?
How is in January taking you?
Aye. What is in January?
You, especially Elvis. Elvis, you've been away for so long. Look how happy.
I'm saying
It's true.
This month was a trial for me. So ni kama naanza mwaka February. Hii mwezi nimekuwa tu MIA kidogo.
Yeah, this is like your first show, right? This year?
This year.
Okay.
And thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Okay, now let's get right into it. Now, there was this picture of a singer, Akothe. She stepped out actually wearing a very daring see-through jumpsuit. And people, you know, Kenyans on Twitter and on social media were so angry that, you know, for her, a woman, a mother of 5, that's not the way to portray yourself. But at the end of the day, what I'm thinking about is, you know, she's an entertainer. And we have seen a lot of entertainers, international entertainers, you know, like Beyonce and Rihanna, you know, they wear such revealing clothes and we never say anything. I'm just wondering, are we just too harsh on our own? Kimani?
Let's call out the hypocrites when we see them, because this is an unfathomable level of hypocrisy in with Kenyans.
Yes.
Yeah.
How come Beyonce has twins? And when she posts
3
a
kids,
picture
actually.
on Instagram, she has 3 kids actually.
Yeah.
When she posts a picture on Instagram, it has like 3 million likes, and I'm sure like there's a very significant percentage of those likes coming from Kenya.
Yes.
Everybody will say, oh my God, it's Beyonce. She has a big booty. She has. Okay, I have to make this clear.
Yes.
I'm not a very big fan of Akothe for obvious reasons. But
No, we don't know the reasons.
there is no way you guys are pretending like,
seriously.
like okay.
Seriously.
No, seriously.
We don't know the reasons.
Okay, I just have to say, I don't think her music is for me. Maybe other guys have.
You're not a target audience.
Yeah, maybe I'm not a target audience.
Yeah.
You know, it's good. You know, it's good to be clear with
Yeah.
this thing, man. Like, but anyway, good for her. I'm happy for her and her career. But one thing I have to say I like about her is that she don't care.
Yeah.
I would have used a better term for that, but I don't think she cares. I like her attitude. She generally doesn't care.
I think confidence is sexy, and I love the way she brings it out. I mean, like you rightly put it, she's a mother of 5. She's an entertainer, and I love, you know, she's come a long way.
Yes.
She's come a long way. Man.
Yes.
If you've seen some of her TBTs, and you see her now.
Yes.
I mean, she should rock it, man. And she totally killed that look. I loved it personally. I looked at that picture and I was like, damn, man.
She's, you know, fit for a
fit.
woman her age with 5 kids. Come on.
Your problem is Kenyan men will complain about the picture and then they'll look at it in other hours of the night.
And that should encourage other mothers probably who are out there.
Yes.
You know, they've had a few kids and now they've slacked. They've stopped talking out, stopped dressing sexy for their husband. I mean, come on, do not stop dressing up because people will perceive you in a certain way.
Yes.
Or don't stop dressing up because now you're a mother, so you should look bad. No, if you're still a mom, you know, do your thing. Rock some, you know, sexy clothes once in a while. Like Akothe is doing. In fact, she should be encouraging, you know, the millions of mothers out there.
My dress, my choice, huh?
Yes, your dress, your choice. Mtu asikwambia hapa nje vile utavaa.
Yes.
Kama una mwili nini, piga hiyo look bana. Usiletea issues hapa na wanaume.
And I've realized one thing in Kenya, if you're worried about pleasing people, you will never do anything. You will never do anything.
But someone might argue that she's actually, you know, objectifying women. You know, women are always seen...
Objectifying women?
Come on,
she's not to wear
coming
that.
out wearing something like, you know, it always, women have always been perceived as...
Who is objectifying men?
She's confident in her body.
Who is objectifying women here? Because I feel
men.
I feel like this discussion, we are blamed for things we didn't do. Her husband is not the one who, I'm pretty sure her husband is not the one who dressed her like that.
Yes.
She dressed herself like that. Why are we being blamed for her wearing? Wear whatever you want. If you want to go naked,
please.
Don't mind.
Yeah, you I know you won't mind, since you're guys and everything.
I don't think there's any... the time when there was a march in New York, the topless, the Free the Nipple campaign, the campaign had like 3,000 men and like 5 women.
Okay guys, let's...
Because they were out there to see the free nipples. But apparently women did not turn out as much.
Let's cross borders all the way to Tanzania. There's a man of God who apparently has been arrested for, you know, because he likes drinking beer while preaching.
Arrested?
Yes.
Why are you arresting someone for... You might as well arrest the rest of us for drinking.
The man known as, let me explain this, the man known as Prophet Tito or Nabi Tito was paraded to the media by Tanzanian authorities who say that he was insane. Why? The reasons that they came with is that pictures were taken of him kissing the wife and at the same time kissing the house help.
Wow. So he was having, in short, he was having a threesome. In short, the pastor was having a threesome with his wife and his...
But someone asked a question, Kimani, like, and asked, and this is what he said, why arrest a man for loving his beer, wife, and house girl, and the word of God? What wrong has this person done?
The arresting part is okay, maybe it makes sense that the police are arresting him to take him to a mental hospital so you can be checked up. Because a pastor doing that, if it was any other pastor doing that, I mean, we wouldn't be shocked. But a pastor doing that, I mean, yeah, take him to a mental hospital, get him checked so that he's not, I mean, as the police do not want dangerous people out there, because mental health is also a big issue. But arresting him kind of sounds like if he's totally okay and he chose to do that.
Elvis, what do you think?
I'm just looking at the pictures and I've noticed he's also rocking earrings in both ears.
Oh, wait.
What is wrong? What is wrong with that? Let me ask you.
Everything is wrong with that.
Wow. Wait,
I mean,
whoa.
Yes.
Totally
Wow.
wrong. For me, the image I have of a prophet of God
Yes.
is far from this.
Yeah.
Is far from this. The prophets of God do not go around, drinking beer, kissing boches up I mean, it is, and I like the way the story, concluded by saying there was a test done on him and they found him insane. He's totally insane. I mean, he has all the characteristics of an insane person.
Yeah.
But you see, this might be from a perspective that we have been brought up to know that a person of God is not supposed to behave like this. But let me ask you guys. Let me ask you this: where in the Bible does it say do not drink? Maybe no. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Even if it doesn't say, you and me know that person should not be drinking.
No, and even Jesus' first miracle was what?
Are we really going there?
Changing water into wine. If he knew it was bad, he couldn't have done that.
First of all,
no.
the medical test, you said the medical test have confirmed that this guy is insane. Yes, he is insane, actually.
Insane.
That's why it justifies the arrest, because what do you think he's going to do next? Cut babies into half, like saying he's acting like King Solomon.
This is just wrong. This is totally wrong, and I'm glad he was arrested.
Wow.
I mean, if he was in Kenya, I think he should have been thrown in at Atabila, mambo mingi. This is
the reason why right now we have a rising case of hypocrites calling themselves men of God, because in your eyes they want to show you that I'm this person who do not drink, I do not, I do not engage in, evil stuff. But when the door is closed, the things these people do, you will wonder.
I think it's come to that time when I think I had this in a sermon that when it's not really hard to know someone who's really, who's born again, because you will know them by their deeds. I mean, you can tell us things, that's okay, but then whatever you do, it's shameful. I don't think you should be, I think pastors should be role models. If it was anyone else doing that, they can get a pass. Okay. Not a pastor.
Okay. You agree with that, Elvis?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yes.
I mean, this is just wrong. I mean, there is no other way to describe it. This is wrong. Also, I don't understand when the wife is okay with the husband kissing the botch.
They should actually arrest the wife too, and
which part of prophesying does the botch come in? I mean, she looks like she's an underage.
No, she looks like she's actually into the thing. She's like, this is what we do when the lights are off.
If you can, you see what's happening between the mouth is just crazy.
The scripture says, on the last days, and I think we're living in the last days, we will see a lot of these characters. There will be a lot of fake prophets. I mean, kwanza alifika aje kwa prophet? Excuse him, say ni pastor, tomorrow is a reverend. I mean,
yes,
is
the
a
bishop.
Prophet.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're drinking.
Wow. And what are these? This is paraphernalia.
Now let's move on to the next story, guys. Now, you guys know about the sex doll that came up and created a lot of uproar on social media. Guys were yay and ladies were no. Now, actually, there's an African Samantha that has come out. Samantha wa kutoka Western, a black doll.
She's very ugly. She's very ugly.
Elvis, come on.
Wow. Wait, this is ugly as this. Even this for a doll, I wouldn't even buy this doll for my kids.
Looks like a Nigerian witch. Something like you'd find in a Nigerian witch nini.
This is so
from those movies, like then it pops out of that. No,
why black is beautiful? Come on.
No, not this black. Not this black. No, we do not look like that.
I'm done with you too.
No, we do not look like that. That is not something you want to have.
Black women. That is something you want to throw away. Black women are beautiful.
Yes.
Black women don't crack.
Yes.
Yeah. This is nothing close to a black woman. Wow.
I think it's the women who did this intentionally to piss us off, because every man was looking for that thing. Samantha doll, sex doll was trending on Google. It's actually the number one trending thing on Google right now.
Yes.
People are searching for that thing.
Yeah.
Like, people want to know, how can I buy this thing? I think now the women in Kenya and in Africa, so like this is actually, it's trending in Uganda, in Zambia, in South Africa, in Kenya, and also in Tanzania. It started in Tanzania, I think, yesterday. But this thing actually came out last year. I don't know why the news took too long to reach
we had a lot of politics.
Oh yeah, because it came out in September.
Elvis was not here last time when we were talking about this issue about sex toys and dolls, and having these things into bringing this thing into your relationship. I asked Imani this question, and I want to ask you again. Would you be comfortable with with your partner telling you, let's introduce this stuff? Would you be comfortable
with us introducing it in our relationship?
Yes.
Because I think it would be your idea, because I don't think women were generally against this thing.
No, there are some women who are not.
Personally, I don't.
Not necessarily Samantha, but it's very wide.
Any sex toy.
Exactly.
In the relationship,
yes.
Even for her.
Yes.
No. I wouldn't approve of that, because
yes.
I think roles zangu na perform too sawa.
Yeah.
So I don't think we should introduce a third party or, you know, toys to, you know, to spice things up. There's a lot two people can do that I think, you know, there are so many options. I mean, the options are too many for us to introduce plastics in the relationship. But I think for me it's a no-go zone.
But you are the guys who are complaining of slay queens and for them being too much expensive. I saw someone sharing a picture of a Chinese guy who is alleged to be owning a, you know, a Samantha doll, and what he wrote was that, you know, I like my doll. He actually takes it to strolls, to the park, to holiday and stuff, because it doesn't nag, doesn't spend my money. You understand?
This is the thing I think people don't get. You see, as a man, you should be able to meet your expenses.
Yes.
A man should be able to provide. In fact, not should be able. A man must provide. If you're going to have slay queen, if you're going to have 10 wives, if you're going to have, it means you are rich enough to provide for those people. If you're broke, then don't go looking for slay queens. That's the thing that people should understand. As a man, unafaa kufika bei. Lazima ufike bei. And that's not a matter of if.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
Come on, there's slay queens. Now you can have even $1 million.
Yes.
Inamaanisha unafika bei kama mwanaume. Kama ufiki bei, then the best option for you is a doll.
Yeah.
Because as a man, you're useless.
On that note, Elvis, exactly. I wish you can tell that to so many men out here. Kimano nasikia hiyo.
Yeah, I'm actually, it's about, you know what, I actually did this a couple of months ago when the boy child movement was coming up, and you know, my opinion was, the reason why there were so many bitter men against slave and against all this, behind this movement, the boy child movement, is because these men who are complaining, they want what they cannot have. I cannot go and buy a Range Rover while I know I cannot even be able to fuel it for a day. So what am I doing there? I cannot go to Simbacop and start complaining to them that your cars are too expensive, that your cars use a lot of fuel. What are you doing there in the first place if you cannot afford what is there? It's not yours. Just have somebody who understands you or who can be able to live within your means.
If the doll is a cheap option, then I'd recommend it to broke guys.
Yeah.
But if you want a real woman, a woman who will cook for you, you know, give you companionship and all these things that, you know, women who understand themselves bring to the table, then as a man you must provide.
On that note of many of men meeting, you know, women's expectation, there's this comedian that is you know, making men in Nairobi giving them a run for their money. Eric Omondi. My goodness. I think everybody saw this. So the fiancé came back to town and they decided to go on holiday, and he posted a picture of them, you know, having a good time there. And whoa, I don't even need to say it. We all saw it. Fellow men. It's a good thing I have a male panel today, actually.
I think I'll go first. A man is not supposed to talk about another man's.
Oh no.
Honestly.
Thank you.
I will not accept that.
Very wrong.
No,
we're not going to sit here and talk about another man's.
In fact, now what we are going to do is we are going to ask you this.
Yes.
Because mimi kama mwanaume siwezi ongelea.
Who said that?
It's very wrong. It's like a man is not even supposed to say another man is ugly or handsome.
Oh my
goodness. It's very wrong. Where I come from, men do not talk about those things. Mwanaume unakaa tu vizuri. You don't say, sasa unaniuliza kuhusu I cannot go there. Hata hapo ndo nimeenda sana.
You guys are all pretending.
No, seriously.
You know, let me tell you, today...
Hata hiyo story mlileta kwa ile platform. Niliongea. I did not talk. A man should never ever.
Let me tell you, today, only today, two guys came to my desk before we came on this shoot. And they were like, no, that cannot be, you know, it can't be what it looks like, because they think it's too much for Eric, and which I personally think, and they were even suggesting that maybe he had, you know, done something or blessed something, like, you know, the challenge came out actually. The challenge came out because previously we have covered Eric Omondi's, you know, craziness and everything, and there was a video of him actually dancing in his boxers. I think you guys saw that. If you haven't go to nairobinews.co.k, you'll see that story. And guys were, you know, even there you could see everything very clearly. And people were like, yeah, if we measure this and that, it does not equal.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what
People
do you
went
think?
that far?
Exactly.
Who are these people?
You saw that thing as a lady.
Okay, I don't know, Eric. I know some guys are, you know, I never know. Maybe some guys are like that, but I don't know, Eric. But I'll read something he said in an interview.
Yeah.
When actually he was asked what he was doing, actually posting that picture and everything.
Yeah.
He said he actually wanted to delete that picture, but he decided not to. This reason being is that he malfunctioned. He said the picture was not intentional. I innocently posted the picture, and 4 minutes after it went online, I noticed that I was receiving a lot of comments on it. I logged in to check the Instagram user feedback. It is then that I realized that part of my manhood was showing through my pair of shorts. Anyway, he continued and said he contemplated deleting the photo altogether, but chose not to because one cannot correct God's work.
I refuse to believe Eric Omondi. I mean, he's done too many crazy things for me to believe him now. And then at this point, I'm like,
Yes.
why are people acting surprised?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kwani you wana nini hapa nje?
Sijui.
As in, no, seriously. I mean,
Like seriously. Ask them.
for real. Mmezoea vitu ndogo ndogo ama? Because
Normally, so
A
you're
lot of
saying
people
this
are
is
shocked.
normal.
I don't see anything abnormal
Okay,
with that.
okay.
I mean, alafu especially for a slim guy. Watu wamebarikiwa tofauti. Huwezi nyimwa kila kitu. Huwezi nyimwa kila kitu.
Kweli.
Huwezi kwa
Kweli.
Yeah, so sijui I think ladies hapa nje wanaona vitu ndogo sana. And that's why they're shocked. Seriously, that's why they're shocked.
Vitu ndogo ndogo.
Oh my goodness,
That's
you
why
guys.
you people are shocked. It could be true, it could be false, but it's not abnormal. It's not that something that has never seen that it should now be even discussed on a serious platform like this.
Okay.
You know, can you read the hypocrisy here in Kenyans? I don't think there is even a challenge for Eric Omondi. You said there's a challenge.
Yeah.
I live in a cave, so I do not know what happened.
Actually, guys started doing a challenge on it.
You see, people are doing a challenge on Eric Omondi, yet Akothe did not show anything.
Yeah.
And people are going ham on her. Look at yourselves, people.
Yeah.
You're an embarrassment to the human
What
race.
if it's true?
What if it's true?
Yes.
Then lucky Chantal. Or what? Lucky girl.
Me, I think hapa nje watu wanaumia sana.
Lakini unajua there's a theory. I have a conspiracy theory. Last week's ndio niweka billboard. The other week.
Yes.
And I think, you know, when as a guy you go to lengths of printing a billboard to please your woman, I was thinking maybe you're trying to compensate for something.
No. Anyway, guys.
No, listen, let me finish. And then when this photo came out, it was like to counter any doubts that people had that maybe he's trying to compensate for something.
Yes.
But I think if you're game and if you're talented and gifted in that area, I think you don't even need to print a billboard for a woman.
Okay, I think I will give that opportunity to Eric to explain. I said, actually, he has agreed to come on the show next week. So stay tuned. I will answer all questions on the whys, you know, he decided to do this.
But
and actually
smart guy.
come on.
He's really smart.
He's a smart guy, yes.
I admire his creativity and how
very.
He's the only comedian in Kenya who's done a whole stand-up comedy show.
Yes.
Standalone show.
Yes.
Nobody does that. Even Churchill does not do like that. You know, like full stand-up all by himself.
Yes.
He's definitely the future. I think when I see him, I see the future of entertainment and what he's doing. Really talented.
Yeah.
And so this could be one of his many stunts.
Yeah. So
because he was there on a sponsored trip.
Yeah.
And you know the logo of the
company
it
was there. It was
well
maybe.
I think it's one of his smart marketing schemes, and it's clearly working.
Okay, now let's move to more serious matters. Guys,
Please.
let's talk about our city, Nairobi. It has, this few days it has been plagued, with stories of crime going up, insecurity, madam with zao zinachukuliwa tu, you be careful with your ears. An earring might be taken off your ear and stuff. And guys had been complaining to Governor Mike Sonko about Nairobi. And we have been actually looking at him on a microscopic glass, and we were checking out his 100 days in office and after, because it's actually more than 100. And it seems like people are slowly like losing, because if you check, losing hope on him, because if you check the comments they write, I'm telling you, Kenyans have zero chills. Like, I'll read this one. He posted a picture of Nairobi city. I was saying iko safe, but najua your comments will be negative. That's Mike Sonko. He posted on Facebook. But one follower went on his on that particular post and said, our governor is giving us pictures as an assurance of safety. Lol. It's like hanging pictures of contraceptives in your house to assure the lady she won't get pregnant.
That's really funny. That's really funny. But let's cut to the chase here.
Yes.
What did you expect, Nairobians? What did you expect?
Do you know something we don't know? What do you mean?
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Yes.
What did we expect?
We expected a better Nairobi. That's what we expected.
Well,
Me, I don't expect rocket science from this guy.
Yes.
I don't expect magic, but I expect the little thing. At least security. Nikitoka hapa nation. Today I can't even wear a watch.
Yes.
What in the world is that? Man? Me I staki hata tufanye vitu mingi. Security tu, takataka, the small things. I don't want hata portals achane nazo. Kama hiyo ni too much, achane nayo. But security manze. Hatutapiga biashara hii town sasa.
Coming into town.
Madem hawatavaa wig, weave, my earrings, manini. It's so sad bana. Hiyo ni kitu kidogo sana. Kama enyewe honestly, kama vile Kimani amesema, we didn't expect much, but me at least,
as in we said,
at least, at the very least, the simplest of things.
Because the other day I was getting home.
Mambo ya picture sasa ndo nini?
He's showing you, he's being accused of being a PR leader.
Sasa picha ndaangalia picha ni feel safe. Hapo wenyewe Sonko. Tafadhali.
Yes.
Wacha tupige biashara, ni January manze.
Yes.
Wacha mademo watembee town na amani. Wacha hata portals wachana nazo. Hata takataka ikimshinda aachane nayo. But security. Watu wa move around now feel safe.
Because in real that's a good point, because if the city is all secure, we lose even what we already have.
Yeah.
You see, we are aspiring to have more and to have a better place.
Yes.
But now if we start losing what we already have, what's the point?
Yes.
As in, we set the bar too low for you, Mr. Governor. It's too low, and just
me honestly,
just meet it. As in,
guys,
as in
like,
I don't think people had such a high expectation on him.
Yeah.
And I don't think we are surprised. In as much as we are complaining, I don't think we know we deserve what we got. Because I mean, we got so many votes. I mean, we deserve it. Don't we deserve it? I mean, why are we complaining? We shouldn't even be complaining. We should just be swallowing our bitter saliva.
Yeah, because guys, right now, telling someone
decisions.
to, let's meet in town. People are very skeptical right now. You tell them to meet in town, they're like, no. In fact, the other day when I was getting home, a neighbor of mine just came out and said, you are back from town. Mungu ni mkubwa, that you are back safe. It's like now coming to town is like you're going into a very dangerous war zone. And you
see now that affects business. It will affect business.
Yes.
It will affect a lot of things. Because if you cannot, go about our normal business, and this is petty thief. Unajua hata ingekuwa ni white collar, hiyo ni story ingine. It's happening in buildings and in corporates. But here, street, you know, it's like you're in a war zone.
Yes.
Anything can happen.
Yes.
You can step on a landmine and, you know, blow up. It's very bad.
Anyway, our governor needs to step
We didn't
up.
expect him to do,
Yes.
you know,
okay.
vitu kubwa.
Why?
Kidogo.
Okay.
Hii kidogo hii, tafadhali.
Guys, we are almost winding up. Let me read a few comments here. Dennis Kamau is saying, there's a difference between Beyonce and Akothe.
Tofauti ni nini?
Okay.
Tofauti ni nini?
Let me finish.
Yeah.
She's not my celebrity, so I don't care. Ushamba ndio mwingi. Okay. Another one here, Rachel Jacobs is saying, let her not compare herself to white people. We are Africans and we respect ourselves. Let her respect her age, and her girls are now growing up. Respect abomination to Christianity and all people. We are Africans.
Kwa hivyo sasa.
We do not wear bikinis to the beach. Like, it's not a normal thing. Like,
sasa juzi ni Afrika, basi tusitumie basi simu juzi ni Afrika.
I think guys are still holding on to...
There are a lot of things we do that are not African.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Na tuache hiyo excuse, but this is 2018. Bado tunasema si ni Afrika. Then why do we see Western education?
These are the
Western
same people.
healthcare?
These are the same people who follow all the international artists.
Yeah.
And they like
but she's not Beyonce, so
why is Kim Kardashian famous?
But just because someone is going to fall in a pit, why should we follow the same route? Just
I'm
because
saying it's a pit.
white, I'm
It's a
giving
pit.
an example. Just because, you know, white people are comfortable with, you know, the way they wear and everything. For us, you know, Africans, we have always been very conservative people. And this is a new thing. I think that people are not ready for it, or something.
It's not that people are not ready for it.
Yes.
I think people are too afraid of something new.
Yes.
Change is always uncomfortable.
Yes.
And when you have people doing things that are challenging your normal way of thinking, that you expect this to happen.
Yes.
You cannot just step out like this. I mean, you know, I like Akothe's attitude. That is something I like about her.
Yes.
She doesn't care what you think about her.
But is
She's
that
going-
good sometimes?
Yeah.
Is that a good thing sometimes?
yeah.
It is. I think it's a good thing because it works for her.
Yeah.
If it works for you, if your celebrity is about being liked by people,
Yes.
fine. That's okay. Maintain that. If your celebrity is about pissing people off and challenging people and like pushing the limits, people are actually attracted. There's a reason why she's famous, because in as much as most people hate on her, it's exciting.
Yes.
It's that adrenaline, it's that sense of, you know, what is she going to do next? That she has won.
Okay, guys. I think we have said a lot, and we have come to the end of this show. But guys, stay tuned next week to you guys. Yeah, and remember, we'll be having Eric, and we'll be asking him all the hard questions like why these pictures, and also why is he getting married to the and also we will have a special guest. She is a pole dancer, and she has actually opened a school where she teaches guys who are interested in that art. We will get to learn more. We will learn more about this next week, guys. From us today, it's bye. See you next time. Oh my goodness.
Nilikuwa nataka kumtu. Mimi Sham kila siku tukiwa hapa kwa show.